Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Earbones podcast. The only podcast broadcast directly from a different universe in the Marvel Multiverse every single week. I am Brand the Earth.
I'm Sick the Bone.
And today we're broadcasting from an Earth that nobody knows its existence, nobody knows what's in it, nobody knows anything about it other than this picture represents it. This universe is Earth 1016?
15.
Oh.
10, 15.
Took it out of me.
I can tell.
Oh.
I can tell, guy.
Oh, my leg's very red also.
I believe it. You John Bonham the shit out of yourself.
Hey. Let's call me a good drummer.
You Neil Pearted it.
It's a better drummer. Call me a better drummer.
You...
Name another drummer.
You Ringo started.
Name me a drummer not from a band in that era.
You're Tommy Lead it.
Name me a drummer that you've not seen his dick.
You Chad Smithed it.
Name me a drummer that doesn't look like Will Ferrell.
Oh, you Jordy Johnson did.
No, you're close though.
There I am. Fuck.
Kind of close.
Jody Johnson.
Joey
Jorgensen.
Is that who you're thinking of?
Yes, Slipknot.
Yeah, tell me a drummer who doesn't have painted face or mask.
Next, I was going to Kiss. You kind of ruined that one for me.
What's Kiss drummer's name?
Ace Frehley.
You don't know. The Cat.
Yeah, no one.
Ace Frehley was a bassist.
You,
I believe.
You Dave Grohl'd me.
He doesn't count. He's not a real drummer.
I mean, he was.
He was the heart and talent in Nirvana. We've been over this.
He was something. Oh,
well,
what a weird.
In this X-Men Millennial Visions 2000, which had the first appearance of Earth 1015, the written part that's supposed to tell you what the universe is just explains why this picture looks like it does, and it's just a picture, a combination of Chris Giarrusso and Chris Eliopoulos, and one of them drew like aged X-Men on one side, and the other drew like kid X-Men, like young teenage children X-Men on the other side. I don't understand. Like that's just there's no.
I've never been less interested in something you've said in your life. And
the art, the writing just tells you why the picture looks like it does. It doesn't tell you anything about what the universe is or what it pertains. So that's
maybe next year we'll be out of this book.
Oh
We're
man,
just going through pages. It's like
I don't know. Realistically, we could go like try to. We could
never
try
ending story.
We could try like 20,000. Nope, wrong. Like 2015.
I was there.
No, we could try like 2115 if there's one of those. I don't know. We could always do that. You got anything for me? Anything at all? Man, that's catchy.
Don Henley. That's another one.
Don Henley was a drummer?
Yeah, in the Eagles. Before he went solo.
What's his big hit?
You know, Boys of Summer.
Okay. I know
Not the Ataris
the
cover.
Ataris did it better.
They did. They definitely did. Sorry there, Don. He had another one. I can't think of it, though.
What's the drummer... the only way I know he's a drummer is because whenever I listen to the Almost, I'd say, that's the drummer from Under Oath, but I don't know his name.
Drummer from Under Oath. Oh.
The drummer from Under Oath was the lead singer of the Almost.
Yeah. I couldn't tell you. That's a pull I don't have.
I've never known his name.
You really make me pull drummers out of my head. It hurts. At least it's out of my head, I guess. Could be. Oh, we're chugging! This will end real quick.
Well, I just finished half that, so I'm pretty good at slamming zeros on any bombies. Somebody at the comic shop today told me it was an energy drink, and I had to argue it with her. I said no.
It's the opposite of energy drink.
I said it is an Arnie Palmy.
There's not even sugar in it.
And she said, well, at least you get some energy out of it. I said, no, there's nothing in it. It's a zero. And she said, well, you get something out of it.
I guess it's a placebo energy.
Maybe, I don't know. There would be no better energy than my pre-workout. So you don't have anything for me other than Don Henley.
Oh. I don't know. I'm just going to assume, and I don't take it personally, I assume you didn't watch my video last week?
I didn't.
I got a nice fat stack of wrestling games we've got to play.
Like, for what? For what systems?
Xbox.
Oh, why? Why would you get them for Xbox?
Why?
Because the same games come out on PlayStation.
They
And you
didn't,
know
though.
damn well I've been a PlayStation fan,
Well,
a PlayStation player.
listen.
Unless you're talking about Raw, because Raw was an Xbox exclusive.
I
I
got
believe.
Raw.
Raw was an Xbox exclusive.
I got Raw. There are some PS2 ones. Don't calm yourself.
Because I am awful with Xbox controls.
Well, hey, they were there for $2 a piece. Picked up 7 of them.
What any good ones?
We got WrestleMania 21.
Wait, those WrestleMania games were supposed to be really good, and then they made them before they were done.
Oh, we got Raw. We got SmackDown versus Raw 2008, maybe?
I think Raw and WrestleMania 21. Raw might have been the one that is like so bare bones because they sent that out before anything happened, and then WrestleMania 21 was the same engine.
I mean, you could literally make a better cover for Raw in Paint. You could. I guarantee you. I'll show you. It's all pixelated and just like slapped together. It's like some guy it was his job, and he just had his kid do it. He just gave him some paste and some pictures, and the rest is history.
I heard Raw's really bad. Really, really bad.
Kind of excited now.
Like one of the worst wrestling games made.
I got that. I got Legends of Wrestling 1 and 2.
What's Legends Wrestling? Is it licensed?
Yeah, it's got Hulk Hogan and stuff in it. I don't know. We'll look at it when we go downstairs.
For what
Xbox.
system? I didn't even know those existed.
Yeah, I didn't.
Did you do the TNA game?
No, they didn't. I didn't get that. But we'll check them out.
It's crazy. The TNA game roster is like the WWE main roster right now.
Really?
AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Bobby Roode.
Bobby Roode. How we get on wrestling already?
I don't know.
That's my bad. It's bad taste.
I'm ready for Jinder Mahal to be the champion. That's all I'm ready for.
Don't hinder the gender. Hey, we got a table. We got a round table. It's not. We didn't put this together yet because we've been sitting on it.
I was not sitting on a table.
Oh, I was. No.
I was sitting on a stool and then a couch.
We should get stools. I like the stool to be more comfy.
On a table? You're eliminating the reason for the table.
What's the reason for a table?
To not have a table down here and us above it. If we get a normal-sized table and then stools, we're right here again. Same fucking situation.
I think it's better, though. It's higher up.
Then get a higher table.
We'll lift it.
Put it up on your fucking stack of vinyl that you
We'll
don't
stack
care
it on the
about.
leading tower of vinyl.
We can honestly put it on top of this fucking vanity box.
I mean, there is a vanity in it. It's probably going to be there forever. So
Not gonna put it in.
I can't do it. I'm not a man.
I mean, it's kind of just a vanity.
Did I hear someone volunteer? You heard it here. Brand just volunteered to do some home decoration, repair.
Okay, I'll put my Binford Dole shirt on,
You got one.
and I'll show up here with it on, doing cocaine, and I will put a huge hole in your wall before I'm done, but it will go in.
Hey, man, as long as it's there.
Because every tool I have is going to be extremely overpowered for what I need to use it for.
Well, we've all been there.
Like, if regular hammer, sledgehammer. Drill, whole drill press. Bringing it in.
I don't think you understand how that works.
What's up?
I don't know. Maybe.
I
guess
pivot it.
There's a will. Gonna pivot a drill press
Yeah.
through my wall.
Yeah.
A whole way through.
Yes.
Okay.
Saw, I bring a planer. We could put your whole wall through it.
See, he's just going through power tools. You're gonna run out eventually.
Jointer.
Yeah, no.
Bandsaw. Circular saw. Chop saw.
I got a circular saw. Or is that a bandsaw?
It's not a
Buzzsaw?
I promise you it's not a bandsaw.
Buzzsaw the lumberjack. He's a good-looking prospect for
That's you.
NSTH.
Yeah, we've been scouting some new characters for Not So Try Hard Wrestling Federation. It's going to be interesting. It'll be very interesting to see if these guys pay off or even attempt to pay off.
Oh, they're gonna pay off. They'll pay off good.
Are we talking about Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah.
It's going to be spoiler pumped full. So do you want to wait?
I will.
Do you want to wait?
No. No.
We're going to
Because
talk about it now.
we're 10 minutes in. Everyone stopped watching already.
Okay.
So I will.
What's happening?
I don't know. I was trying to think of a way.
Why are you
to
just
do this.
staring at the fucking thing? You honestly, not only were you living it, you were watching Dead Air and making it happen.
I liked it. It was good. Right now we're gonna start about this. Oh yeah, this is what I was gonna do. I thought about this already. I'm gonna set a timer. I'm gonna set a timer. We got 10 minutes to talk about this.
Why?
Because I'm gonna tell him skip ahead 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
And does that make sense? Is 10 minutes too long?
Well, they're not skipping ahead yet, so I don't want to say anything. 10 minutes should be fine.
Okay, that's all I needed. I don't know what that had to do. Oh, look, we're using science again, but not. All right. So starting now.
So they skipped ahead.
Yeah, they should have skipped
10
ahead.
minutes might not be enough because I might not be done yelling.
Oh, okay. Well, if you didn't skip ahead, then why are you yelling? Oh, God, don't yell about it. I know what you're yelling about already.
What am I yelling about?
Baby Groot.
Well, that was fucking awful.
It wasn't.
It's gone awful.
It was cute. And it was a perfect amount for the movie.
It was perfect amount. If the movie was called Baby Groot, it's a perfect amount. It was fucking awful. It was shoehorned in every fucking scene. It was awful. And this is me being a fucking comic book asshole, which I hate when people do it. Groot's intellect doesn't fucking change whether he's large or small. He's not a fucking baby. His intellect doesn't change a baby. He doesn't have the same mentality as a human does. Just because he's small and regrowing doesn't mean he's a fucking baby. He doesn't know what a goddamn fin is. Groot, his intellect stayed the same. He didn't have to fucking be a child. Didn't have to be a baby. It was cute at the end of the first one because I was cute. Whatever. Now they shoehorned it in every fucking scene. It had to be in every goddamn scene, and it was forced. It was fucking awful.
I wouldn't say it was forced. Well, the very beginning was forced. I liked it. I mean, it didn't. It obviously didn't upset me or take anything away from the movie from me.
The movie was okay.
Really?
It was okay.
What didn't you like?
I think Wolverine ruined me because I think Wolverine, the attitude and the feel and the emotion of Wolverine or of Logan. You didn't watch it, so I really can't speak too much on that itself. But I'll just reference it. It's more identifiable with the current state of things, like period in the world. And it's hard for me to get to that happy-go-lucky place that Guardians sits at. Like, and when I went to see Guardians, I had just left a protest. Like, I had just left a rally when I came, so I was already in a different mindset. I get that. That might be on me.
Yeah, I think that is on you. I think it's 100% on you.
But I still, I'm...
Who goes into a movie with that kind of sour look? Like,
I'm not going into it with this outlook. I'm just going to the point where it's harder to get to that point. There's farther to go from base emotion during a day to that than there was prior. It's harder to get there, especially with
brother. We need to talk. We need to talk.
No,
man.
we don't.
You do, man.
We don't.
You shouldn't let things bring you down that much, man.
It's not about me. We've been over this before. It's not about me because I'm fine.
I get it, but you brother.
It was a rough week.
We'll talk.
It was a rough week.
We'll talk. Let's continue about it because we only got 8 minutes.
It's a rough week.
We'll talk later. Oh my God, man.
I feel like some of the music choices were very obscure, which worked. But then when they weren't obscure, I felt like it was a miss. I don't understand. They basically washed out an entire idea in the movie. Like, it started and it made me mad, where Ego was Star-Lord's dad. Which I didn't understand. But then at the end, they killed Ego, so he's not immortal anymore. So they made him immortal, and then took his immortality away.
They didn't make him immortal. He said he was immortal. I'm immortal. You could kill me right now.
Yeah, but he's half a Celestial, basically.
I mean, you can kill Celestials.
I know, it's obvious. But I'm just saying that that's the idea in the movie they placed along.
Well, you can't have a movie villain that doesn't die. I mean...
Well, Drax was the best.
And Drax was great.
Drax was the best. Mantis wasn't green, which confused me.
She wasn't green, but I mean...
I know they did it so they wouldn't confuse her with Gamora.
Yeah.
I know that.
I think that's exactly it.
But I'm pretty sure, green skin or not, we could tell the difference between Zoe Saldana and... I'm sorry, I don't know the actress who played Mantis' name, but I'm pretty sure we could tell the difference.
Well, I think it's kind of a reimagining. I mean... Because, of course, Ego was never Star-Lord's dad. I mean...
No.
It's just Son or whatever. Just Son of...
Spartax.
That's it. I was going to say Quartax, but it's Spartax, yeah. So, I don't know, man. I enjoyed it. I mean, maybe because I went in with a different mood. I just wanted to have a good time. Yondu had a nice character arc.
He had his classic Finn towards the end.
Yeah, it was awesome. We got to see the Guardians of the Galaxy 3000.
Is that who it is? Did you confirm?
Yes, I'm pretty sure. Because it was Starhawk and... well, it was Starhawk, But no, that's who they are. I did look that up just to make sure.
5 end credit scenes,
Yes.
and the one which we didn't even know until Thaddeus told us.
Well, it's because I thought she said atom, like Atom.
Okay.
I was like, who the fuck is Adam? Like, Adam? No, it's Adam. She
Yeah.
just had a weird accent.
Adam Warlock.
Yes.
Which is fucking awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome. So,
What I don't understand is, yes, that's a tiny allusion to what could happen, but there was not really like a peek or a teaser for a next movie, which was weird.
apparently that's setting up the next 10 years of Marvel movies.
What, Adam Warlock?
Yeah.
Just Adam Warlock.
Yeah, I don't know how they're going to make that
I'm down
work.
with it.
Yeah.
Adam Warlock's one of my favorite characters.
Yeah.
Along those same lines, the credit scene and the interior movie scene with Stan Lee, I guess that revealed his character. His role in the Marvel Universe is he is a Watcher.
Yeah.
I guess that's what it did. It actually unveiled
Awful.
it.
Awful.
You should be happy about that.
Why?
Because at least it gives it continuity of why he's in every one and not just like, who's this fucking asshole? He's a fucking paperman. He's fucking this. You should be happy that they acknowledge that he's a Watcher.
Yeah, it was nice seeing the Watchers.
I still need to figure out if that was Blastar or Terrax or both fighting in that one scene.
Yeah, we should look that up.
By the way, I don't know about you. Whenever they're fighting that huge like slug thing or that huge snake thing
Yeah.
at the beginning, whenever Drax comes out of it, was it some of the worst CG you've ever seen?
No, I don't think.
I thought it looked awful. It looked like a cartoon.
Really? I didn't catch that. They really made Yondu look like a badass, though.
Yes, when he's walking through
Killing all
prison,
the
killing
Ravagers.
everybody.
Yeah.
Yes. Rocket had a really good arc in this too.
Yeah.
I really like Rocket.
Yeah.
Rocket was a badass too.
Yeah, and
I like Nebula. I liked a lot of the characters in the movie. I felt like the over-encompassing story was weak at best.
it might have been weak. I liked it. It was a breath of fresh air. I didn't expect them to handle Ego that way, and I think it worked.
I mean, did you watch the trailer? Did you know that Ego was in it?
No, even from the trailers, you don't know Ego's in it.
Kurt Russell.
The only reason I knew Ego was in it because when I was looking up when it came out, Kurt Russell was on IMDb as Ego. I was like, he's a fucking plant. Okay.
Okay, I don't, and it might be this too, that when I saw Logan, it grounded, it totally grounded the superhero genre for me. Like that was it. It was gritty. It was dark. It was rated R, obviously. And then I just feel like it's the same song and dance. And I mean, that's kind of more applicable to Guardians of the Galaxy, song and dance, because there's a lot of singing, a lot of dancing. Wow, superhero musical. We need to do one.
Okay.
I don't know what book or something, but we need to write it. But I just feel like it's the same, like the jokes, and it's just the slapstick and the stupidness. It's just
But that's expected. That's all I want. I don't need
No,
like
but I feel like you need to watch Logan. Is
no,
what I'm
but
at.
that's different. I would go in Logan expecting to get something. When I go watch a Marvel movie, I'm just looking for a good 2 hours. I don't need like a deep intellectual.
I'm not talking about
moving
that
moments.
either. I don't need a moving moment. I just feel like we've seen it so much, we've seen it so often. It felt overwritten. It felt like every single line they were trying to get a joke or to make a point. It felt like every single different movement was an issue. Like every movement was scripted too tightly, and there was no wiggle room for them to have a good time. I thought Chris Pratt still did a wonderful job. I thought Drax did a wonderful job. I thought the actors themselves did a great job. I just felt like the script itself may have been too tightly written. I honestly, when I left, when I got in my car, I started driving, and I said, I wish I would have stayed home and watched Riverdale. I honestly did. I honestly wish I would have stayed home and watched Riverdale.
I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. You must want too much out of life. I was happy with it.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It was okay to see. It was okay. I wouldn't like. If I had to go back, I probably would go see it again. But because I watched Riverdale the next day. But I mean, it was just I don't know. Because I can't even say I was disappointed because it was a decent movie. It was a fun movie. But I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting. But whatever I was expecting, I didn't get. I didn't get the enjoyment out of it that I wanted to.
That's fair. I mean,
It seemed very monotone in what it was doing. It didn't have much dimension, and it felt overwritten. Now that I'm back from fucking elitist movie critic corner, You want to tell me something about what you thought
Oh, it
about
was
it?
a fun movie. I enjoyed it. I don't know why you hated it. I mean, like I said,
I didn't hate it.
It was fun. It was action packed. I mean, as action packed as movies are nowadays, it's just a standard Marvel movie. I thought it was better than the original Guardians.
I don't think it was even close.
Really?
I don't think it was close to the first Guardians. First Guardians was really, really, really good. I don't think it was close.
I mean, the soundtrack wasn't as good, but
That's to be expected.
yeah. I don't know.
A lot of deep cuts in this.
Now you got me all bummed about liking it. Like I insulted someone.
No, don't let my opinion make your opinion any different, because your opinion is valid. Whatever my opinion is does not affect your opinion at all. Your opinion is valid how you have it. I was just telling you what mine was, and maybe I'm a little more emotional about my opinions, which makes it seem like yours is not, because you're not as emotional about it.
Well.
But no, yours is valid. And people ask me about it today at the shop. It's like, hey, did you see Guardians? And I'd say, did you see it? And if they said no, I'd say, well, I don't talk about movies with people because I don't. I said I don't want to give you, even if it was really good, I wouldn't say it was really good, because I don't want to give somebody.
Well, we never give unintentional hype. I mean,
I don't want to give hype, and I don't want people to go in with an expectation.
Yeah, that's what we've come to do with each other nowadays. So
yes, because I got mad a lot at you for that.
So
read this; it's so good, and then I fucking yell at you like, why the fuck would you tell me that?
And well, we're at 11
So
minutes.
11 minutes.
Well,
done.
The last minute wasn't anything. Yeah. So that's it for Guardians spoilers. You can hear.
Welcome back.
Let's say you can hear that.
Welcome back to the show.
I'm gonna need.
We've been having nothing but fun.
I'm gonna need more liquor.
Nothing but
Yeah,
fun.
you really
having a good time.
Really brought me down, brother. I was on cloud 9.
I don't know. He kept telling me how much he hated it. I don't understand. I told the guy I fucking loved it, and he fucking kept telling me.
Well, I chose to be the elitist snob for once and overanalyze. Sorry you don't like that.
This is what happens. This is what happens. I don't understand.
This is why.
I go there, I pay fucking $10.25 for a movie ticket, I pay $11 for a fucking tin of popcorn, and I just want to have a good time.
Shout out that sick Groot popcorn thing. I don't even care. That thing is awesome.
Yuck. It was $1 less. Wait, how much was yours?
12.
It was $1 more than mine, and you got maybe half the amount of popcorn? Granted, it was free refills.
I was gonna say, I ate like a handful of popcorn. I didn't.
Because you get too much butter on it.
No, that's the best part.
It just slides down your throat. You don't even chew it.
No. Well, anyway, shit. That was a little touch and go. So,
What happened?
Nothing, brother.
What's up?
Nothing.
Wait, when did we start?
Where you been, brother?
What happened?
You just get back from your drum adventure.
I was, I may have been taking a nap. Was something happening? Was somebody here talking?
What are you, Keith Moon, passing
Was
out?
somebody here talking? What happened? I passed out during a drum solo.
We really
and
need to talk then.
I passed out during a drum solo, and I just came back. Was somebody in control? What happened? Who's that guy?
We got some guy up from the crowd. You're fine.
Who's that guy that was here?
We have a whole crowd out here. You guys just can't see him. Studio audience.
Okay, what are we doing?
And Brian's not even here, so it's not even...
Are we got books to talk about?
Yeah. So just to throw this out there, I got Brian, as you know, our lovely, well, not lovely, but the other guy, I guess, who sometimes is on here. I got him a present, okay? And I told him about it, and he got all like mad about it.
What does that mean?
He's like, why would you do that? Why you shouldn't be doing that. I was like, well, sorry, Brian. Sorry, I was thinking about you.
Can I ask what you got him?
Yeah, I got him a Destiny Mega Blocks thing.
Oh, so it's not even like it's not like you bought him a fucking trip to Hawaii.
No,
Like it's a couple dollars.
yeah, it was on sale, and I was like, Brian would like that. Now I feel like an asshole. I guess I'm never buying presents for people.
Did you give it to him?
No, because he doesn't obviously want to see us. He doesn't want to hang out with me and the wife.
Well, I think he would, but you just don't want to go pick him up. It's the whole fucking thing.
Oh, I offered yesterday, and we offered last weekend. Denied. It's also his Graham's birthday. Happy birthday to Brian's Graham today.
Well, no, happy birthday. He also doesn't probably want to, like, I kind of know where Brian's at, like, mentally on some things. And knowing that you have somebody that's giving you a ride, even if they offer, like, you feel bad, you feel guilty taking it. So you just need to go, I think. Because you offering, he's going to say no.
Yeah, but he's always asleep. He sleeps these weird hours. It's like nocturnal or something. I don't understand.
No, like and the present thing is probably down the same route because I was there before too. Like receiving a present when you're in, and I don't want to speak like broadly, or I don't want to speak about Brian per se, because it could, you know what I mean. I don't want to judge him as a person because I haven't had the conversation with him about it. But I know me, like when I was given a gift, and I still have trouble accepting gifts to this day. I'm still very weird about it. I don't like it, and it comes down to two things, and it's I don't know how to react to your gift because I'm not used to getting gifts, and also that whenever I was given things before, it was basic like almost food items.
Oh.
And I felt guilt from it because like I was like, yeah, I know I don't have this, but I also don't want you to feel fucking like pity for me.
Yeah.
And then and
there's a fine line between pity and trying to be helpful.
100%. But
know.
the people who receive that, depending on how they're brought up, depending on how they've grown, or depending on what their life situation is, it's hard to see that line. You might only see the pity. And there's one time in my life where I was, and it was me and my sister, we got actually taken out by a friend's mom and my aunt. They took us out to buy school clothes one year.
I remember that.
And it was very, very strange. Like
you told me this.
It was very weird for me to do it. I felt bad buying the things. On the other hand, I knew I needed them.
Yeah, no, that's understandable.
And I knew that they weren't doing it out of pity, yet I still felt like they were. You know, I knew for a fact. I knew both of them. They weren't doing it to pity us. They were doing it because they knew we needed it.
You just kind of feel like that way no matter what.
Yes, yes. And it will always be internal. Like, it's always an internalized thing for me. But that, still to this day, I think about that probably once a week. That they did that for me and how much it actually meant for me. Even, you know, even if it wasn't much for them. Even if we're just like, hey, we're just doing this. You know, even if it meant nothing for them, it meant a lot for me. That somebody went out of their way to do something for me. And I try to pay that forward when I can. But back to the presents, and this is a fucking long-ass thing that I'm going on here.
Yeah, wow.
That's probably why Brian is upset about the presents.
This is a deep...
Is because if anything, even if it's none of that, he maybe can't get you a present now to return the favor. And that's a big thing, is the back and forth.
Yeah, well, see, I don't ever expect anything. Like, someone over here, and they wanted to give me money for the beer I let people drink when they're here. And I said... No, and I'm not trying to be a dick, but I make more money than you, and you know, I mean, I'd rather you have a good time and enjoy yourself than have to worry about money or, you know, not having a good time because you can't afford something.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not pity. I just, you know, just trying to make sure you're taken care of, especially if you're a guest at my house. Like, it's literally the least I could do, right? Except for you gotta pay your own shit.
I mean, I bring basically everything that I come here with. Let's be honest. I bring my own palmies. I bring my own snack bars. Sometimes I'll indulge.
I can't. I don't have.
Sometimes I'll indulge on what you have.
Some delicious vegetarian baked beans.
Those beans were really good.
Shout out to being too much bacon and baked beans.
Shout out to beans!
Okay, let's talk about...
Not the kid from Even Stevens.
That was a weird laugh. I take that back. Let's talk about books here, because this is like a deep, dark episode. I don't even know where we're going with it.
Episode's what the episode is, brother. Don't try to put a label on
it. Here's Detective Comics 955. Did you read this?
This is when Orphan's fighting everybody.
Yeah. We get that little story of that ballerina who...
Oh, like saved her.
Yeah.
Like moved her to her room. That was good. I remember that. I read this very early in the week, so it's a little shady for me. So talk, and then I'll fill in where I can. I know Orphan fought everybody.
Yeah, and she just annihilated him. That's literally pretty much the whole book, is her just slaying League of Assassins.
Oh, there's a page in here that made me mad.
Oh boy.
The book turned sideways at one point.
Yeah, I knew it.
I was annoyed.
I'm reading, I'm like, Brand's gonna hate this.
I was fucking annoyed.
I was pretty annoyed. I mean, it was cool, but I was like...
And I thought about it. That page doesn't make me mad if I'm reading at a table.
Well, it didn't make me mad if it didn't have text.
No, like if I'm reading at a table and it's like it's on the table and that page comes up and I spin it, fine. But I'm reading it on my couch, like legs up like this, and that page comes up and I gotta fucking do this. I don't know why that's such a fucking big deal to me. I think it all... Okay, here we go. We're going down another weird road. This move to me with a magazine or a comic, that's kind of always been the pantomime for you're looking at a centerfold.
The centerfold's going to fall out.
Yes, 100%.
Jay Styles going to start playing.
And this move makes me feel guilty or something. It does something in me where I'm like, I shouldn't be doing this. And I'm holding it like this, and I'm just like, oh, this doesn't fucking feel right. I don't like this at all. Like, I'm either looking at a centerfold or, like, a calendar, and either way, I'm not having a good time.
Oh, my God. Yeah, that's shame. That's shame. We all look at a centerfold, right? Isn't there a centerfold of Bret Michaels on your coffee table?
Shawn Michaels?
Shawn Michaels. I said
Bret Michaels is Poison. What's the Poison drummer's name? Drummer Poison, we're looking it up.
Probably awful. Old Ralph might know. Let's call him up.
Drummer of Poison. Oh, Poison. That's a real band.
Poison. Remember that?
Oh, Ricky Rocket, obviously.
Ricky Rocket.
Obviously.
Remember that sick poster I had in my locker, and you accentuated Bret Michaels' old utility belt
No, no,
area.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, he knows.
Somebody Googled, by the way, the drummer for Under Oath who went on to form The Almost is Aaron Gillespie.
Aaron Gillespie.
But somebody actually Googled The Almost lead singer other band. You're down a weird road if you know The Almost,
But
you
you
know
don't
he had
know.
another band,
But what's he
but you don't know who Under Oath is. That's a very strange road. But here he is with short hair. Looks like a completely different person.
Yeah, he does. And it's like, isn't his hair usually black?
No.
Oh, no, that. Oh, yeah, okay, never mind. I know who exactly you're talking about.
But we actually had a conversation at the shop today about how it's weird that with your Max Bemis's and your Gerard Ways and your... I'm never going to pull his name. There's a guy from, I think it's Coheed and Cambria, who just wrote a book, wrote a comic for like an indie publisher.
I could see him doing that.
It's interesting that these guys who, I mean, they were big in the early to mid thousands.
Yeah.
Had big bands, like were very influential in music at the time. That they're all going to comics. Like they were telling us stories in music. And now these guys are making careers in comic books, which is, it tells a lot about the creativity of these guys.
Yeah, they can't be
Which I
contained.
really enjoy. I mean, Gerard Way's doing some fucking crazy shit, other than the fucking goddamn bug book that the whole fucking Allred family's doing for fucking Young Animal. His brother's fucking writing it.
Oh, yeah?
Brother's writing it. Good old fucking Mike's doing the art. Fucking wife's doing the colors. The kid's probably fucking putting punctuation on the cocksucker. Fuck that. Fuck the whole family. I don't know why I'm mad at the Allred family. I just don't like his art. There's no reason for me to be mad at the Allred family. At all. I'm just not a fan. Personally, I'm not a fan. But for some reason, it fucks me off. If I was an artist, a writer, somebody that had that gig, I'd look out for everybody I knew. I'd try to get you to draw it. I'd try to get, like, you know what I mean? You look out for your own. So why am I mad at Michael Allred?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why am I this mad?
I don't know, man.
If
Keep
I was
it in the family.
If I was in his position, I'd be looking out for my own. I'd be like, yeah, I mean, can I get my buddy a job? Can I get my girlfriend a job? Can I get my mom a job? Like, I would try to do anything.
What about my dog? Gotta get my dog in on this?
And yet, for some reason, I see the whole Allred family doing a book called Bug for
And that
Young
bothers
Animal,
you.
and it bothers
that
the fuck
really
out of me.
sets you off.
Is it jealousy?
Hey, jealousy.
I don't like his art.
I don't.
Oh, we have a guest.
Oh, wow.
Do we have to move this table?
Well,
I mean, it's a video.
oh!
Do you want to sit right there?
Grapes is here.
You want to sit on the floor? Yeah, you do.
I mean,
Because you need to be on mic, too. Because they're not going to hear you. I'm going to hold it for you.
well, you gotta help me because he's really angry today.
I heard it. What? You're yelling. I heard you outside the house.
You didn't hear me outside the house.
Yep. The window's right there.
You didn't come in the back.
Yes, I did.
Where'd you park?
On the front. The stick doesn't have a door handle.
No.
Yep, that's my life. No door handle.
Do you want us to move this?
You guys are good. You want me to leave?
No. There's a chair over there if you want to just be an audience member, I guess.
Three's company two. Yeah, you could. We got a live audience now. What a strange turn of events. You can move my hair straightener.
This is yours.
Hell yeah, it's mine. It's a croc. Yeah, it's sick.
Okay.
It's sick. It's a sick hair straightener.
When's the last time you straightened your hair?
Last week.
For what?
It's work.
To put up?
No, just up down.
Every time I straightened my hair, it was too warm.
I like that though. I'm always cold, so it's like a little shell.
Yeah, but you're tacking on mass in your face. We talked about this
I
earlier.
am. I'm getting fat.
Nah, it's all muscle.
I don't know how I'm getting a fat face. I don't understand.
By the way, my jokes are so much better to me when somebody else laughs at them. Like, if I would have said that and nobody else is here and he doesn't laugh, I think it's hilarious, but it doesn't mean as much to me because he doesn't laugh.
Someone's gonna be the straight guy, straight man. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. Straight comedy man.
Where are we at?
Well, we were talking about this and we got all mad, so we're just not gonna finish it.
Are we done?
What
What happened at the end? What was the reveal?
It ends with Shiva is like, "You think you can take me, orphan?" She also calls herself Cassandra Kanan. It's not orphan. So there's a big character development. You don't care, and then
What do you mean? I don't
because
care?
you're yawning.
It's
And
just
then
an embodied natural thing.
when I'm talking all the time.
Do you know when mice scratch? It's
What the fuck does that have to do with
yawn because yawning is contagious mentally. You know when mice scratch? Like if a mouse is scratching itself, other mice will actually scratch. Like them scratching is contagious. Like a human's yawn. Science.
We all about science. We're Bill Nye up in here.
Is there dialogue I have to read in Flash with a timer?
No, not today. Zoom's dead.
Okay, we'll go to Infamous Iron Man number 7. Basically, you remember Ben Grimm is hunting Doctor Doom. By the way, in this, Doctor Doom takes out an entire club of villains. Like Wizard goes and assembles this whole club of villains and says, "Hey, listen, Doom has gone good. He's a good guy now, and he is taking everybody out." And then he shows up and basically Hood, you know, the red guy, the hood guy with the red hood.
Yeah.
He says, "Let's also kick his ass now." He's like, "Why don't we just go? He's like, why don't we go and kick his ass? We're all here. We can all join together. He's one guy." And then he busts through the wall and just kills everybody.
Oh, so it's like before Secret Wars when Punisher showed up at the
Yes,
and
it's
just
very similar.
killed all of them.
And he just starts wiping people out, and the Wizard gets away. And Wizard's in S.H.I.E.L.D. saying, I just want to nap. I just want to go to sleep. I'm so scared." And they said, well, he killed everybody. And the S.H.I.E.L.D. people were like, no, they're all in intensive care down below deck. It's like none of them are dead. He didn't kill any of them. And they actually say it's the biggest super villain costume roundup in history. And he just took them all out. But then at the end here, Grimm still doesn't believe that he's a good guy. And then Grimm goes back home to Yancey Street, and Doom has his armor just standing in his doorway. Like Grimm opens his door, and the armor's just standing there, and he goes, "Oh!" And then Doom's just like sitting on the desk, just fucking around, and saying like,
Well, first off, why is Grimm back? I thought he was up on space remaking the galaxy with the goddamn rest of Fantastic Four.
"No, only the family left." Remember?
I guess
Only-
Johnny went with the Inhumans.
Johnny with the Humans
He
and
would
Grimm.
bang him and do
Grimm's been with Shield. Yes.
nice.
Yes.
Just
But
hand-fisted.
Grimm and Doom have a conversation, and Doom's like, "Yeah, I know I'm wanted, but I know that I can do more for this world by being out, so I'm going to go." Like after trying to convince Grimm that he's good, and he's like, "I will earn your trust back. I will earn your respect." And then he leaves, and then as soon as Grimm turns around, there's Reed sitting at the table. It's obviously Ultimate Reed.
Oh, okay.
And
he has a name. We need to learn his name.
I know, but look at the next. The next cover is like it has Reed and Doom fighting, and then it has Infamous Iron Man and Ultimate Doom fight or Ultimate Reed fight.
That's pretty awesome.
And
I
I'm
like
pretty
that.
excited about
That's
it.
pretty cool. That's a cool cover. What? He's got a name.
I don't know his name.
Yeah, he has a name.
The Thinker,
The
the Magistar.
Magistrate. We got Hulk 5. This whole thing's pretty much her trying to Hulk out. And the last panel, her eyes turn green.
So she's hulking out.
Yeah, she's next issue. She's
But she
Hulk
was
out.
turning gray.
Well, yeah, she's gray now. Pretty much the whole thing is her having weird hallucinations about Bruce in the hospital and how she doesn't want to Hulk out anymore.
Is this still really good though?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I mean,
I saw a few people buying the back issues today. By the way, today's Free Comic Book Day.
Happy
when this
Free
is
Comic Book
recorded,
Day.
happy Free Comic Book Day. Some people came by the shop and picked up a Grumpy Cat book, and they loved it.
yeah. Hokey.
Okay,
Loves it.
Man Thing number 3. And by the way, I just FYI started to not bring every book I'm reading, just ones I kind of want to talk about or have opinions on, so we don't have 40 books every week. Man Thing, this is where I'm at with this book.
Should we blur this? That's pretty risque.
Just sucking on a tentacle, whatever, you know?
It's what I call it.
But, okay. If this isn't Man-Thing, if this is just a book R.L. Stine writes, this book is well written. The art's nice. It's a decent story.
Oh, his whole family's not on it?
No.
Oh, okay.
But it's also not Man-Thing. In the last issue, he combined old Man-Thing and new Man-Thing. So Man-Thing has his mentality, but he can't talk anymore. Whatever. That's fine. That's neither here nor there. You can do whatever you want with the character. But this isn't even Ted Sallis. In his head, he's cracking jokes and stuff. Like he goes through the Nexus of Realities because he's looking for the old father who has all the power to try to help him.
He was trying to, get jokes in every dialogue, snappy ones you've heard before.
It's not even that. It's just he's saying weird things. Like as he's going through the Nexus of Realities, he turns into like a pig, and he's like says, "Oh, I'll never eat another BLT," and like that's not Ted Sallis.
That's not good.
Ted Sallis was never a quippy scientist. He was a dull, boring scientist who became a silent man thing
There he goes!
who people would burn if they touched him. Like, that's what it is. There's a moment where a zombie's attacking him, and he gets, like, attacked by the zombie, and he says, "Somebody could make a fortune selling deodorant to the undead."
That's awful. That is bad. Oh, my God. Did I write that? My name on there?
You might have.
Jesus.
You might have. And I think those jokes would work if it weren't a character that I'm so familiar with.
No, that joke will never work.
I think it would.
You could never get that over.
If
It's Roman Reigns of jokes.
if you read it in
Never
this,
going over.
So it's a heel joke.
Yeah, it's awful.
It's a bad guy joke.
Yeah. Jesus.
It's not. It's a mini, so it's not going anywhere out of my pool, and I have to pay forward my love of Man-Thing. But I'm gonna say I'm not that excited for the next issue.
Flash 21 with a lenticular. This is part 2 of the Watchmen. I don't know what this mini's called.
The button.
The button. Not much to say. It's just them trying.
Okay, good. Then we don't say it.
They just get on the what's that treadmill? The intergalactic treadmill. Is that it? I don't know what it is.
Nordic climb.
Yep. You get on the Nordic climb, and they go back in time, but they don't actually go back in time. They go to a different dimension where Bruce's dad
It's
is.
fucking Flashpoint again.
It pretty much is Flash. But this whole book just referenced. He's like, it's like when I went back to save my mom. Yeah, you shouldn't have did that, should you? I don't know. We'll see. He hates it for. Oh, I don't even know.
I don't know why.
You're so hateful.
I don't know why.
You try not to hate, but you hate.
I don't hate it.
You,
I don't hate it.
yeah, you do.
No, because there was a lot of things in the first. I was playing Devil's Advocate last week. There's a lot of things in the first issue I liked. In the first issue of the button that I liked. A lot of things.
I like that he could say things in milliseconds.
I like Tom King. I had, like I said, that's the stupid thing I had a problem with. But the story itself, honestly, you want to know why I think it upsets me?
You don't care
We
about
all know
Watchmen?
where it's going. We all know it's to bring the Watchmen here. So why beat around the bush? Send him back to. Who cares about Thomas Wayne? I don't give a fuck. Leave him out of it. Bring the Watchmen and let Dr. Manhattan fuck somebody up. Let Rorschach make his face dirty. I don't know what the fuck he does.
All right, how about the Thor 18?
You didn't read this.
No.
Thor 18. The Battle of the Gods is continuing.
Still?
And in this, they actually Thor ends up stomping out the two Shi'ar gods,
Nice.
basically, and then like the the reptilian type guy who was like keeping score.
Yeah.
Apparently, he's the god of like peace
Oh,
and the god of truces. And he comes in, he's like, "Stop! No, stop! We're done!
the god of truces.
Yeah, and then like the two Shi'ar gods say, "Well, tally up the points. We know we won." Like just being super cocky. And then he's like, "No, you didn't. You lost. Thor's the winner." They said, "How? We stomped her at everything. We won every event." And they're like, "Yeah, but see, Thor did something unthinkable. Thor had other gods rally for her by all the Asgardians coming to help." And she's like, "That," and the guy's like, "That gave so many bonus points that Thor's the winner." So they said, "This is bullshit." And then Gladiator turns on him and starts punching the god. And then Kid Gladiator punches the god. And they're like, "We're your gods." And Gladiator's like, "No." So then they just disappear after unleashing an amazing force, which it says, how do they say it? That there's another sister to the Shi'ar gods, I think, which I don't know if this is in continuity until this or not. Where is it? Shara and Karthuri molded the planets from stardust and drops of their own molten blood. It is said by the high priest of the Shi'ar, but that is not the whole of the story. There is another great force for change in the Shi'ar pantheon, a sister of sorts of the gods. A rambunctious sister they've never quite been able to control, though they are able to conjure her if need be. It's the Phoenix Force. So we learned that the Phoenix Force, the Phoenix, is actually a Shi'ar god. Which, how do you feel about that?
I don't know. I liked it more of as like an uncontainable cosmic entity.
But it still is. Like, that's still what it is.
They just worship as a god.
It was the sister of those two, so, like, it's related to them somehow.
I don't know, that's weird. I liked it more of as a force than a... I guess it's not a being, but if... I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
But when the Phoenix gets unleashed and starts fucking shit up, Kid Gladiator says, that's the Phoenix Force, I know a guy. And then they go and meet up with...
Scott!
Quentin Quire? Are you familiar with Quentin Quire?
I know the name.
And I've seen him around. It's that kid from... I think he was with one of the Teen Avenger team, the Team X-Men teams, with Kid Gladiator. When they meet each other, he actually tells you what it is. 'Cause he said, is this just a something reunion? Where is it? Where did they meet him? He says, I know a guy. And then where the fuck is it happening?
Why is
Whatever.
Jane Foster not dead yet?
Because she's been Thor for a long time now. And when she says Thor, there's no cancer in her body.
Oh,
It's when she goes back to Jane Foster. that she
Okay,
dies.
so if she goes back, she's dead.
Yes.
Dunzo.
Yes.
Dead-eyed.
Okay, he says something along, is this whatever, doesn't matter. But he's an Omega level telepath,
Oh, cool.
and he's seen like into the future that he will be a harbor of the Phoenix Force. Like, he's seen that in his future. So, and then like that's why they go to him, because he asks if he can control it, and he says, no, but I know it's in my future. And then, Thor says, we'll die trying. There's no destroying the Phoenix. The Phoenix Force is destruction. And Thor says, we'll die trying. And he says, yeah, most likely, but at least I'm not bored anymore. But
Why couldn't Thor get the Phoenix Force?
goddamn Jason Aaron is killing it. But along the lines of the Phoenix Force, we're going to just skip right into the book. Thanos number 6.
Thanos.
Do you recall what's going on in this book? What happened last time?
Yeah.
Where he took his team to Terex's ship to steal the Phoenix egg, the Phoenix Force egg.
Mm-hmm.
And they're there. Thane gets to the egg, and he's like looking over it, ready to see it. Nebula accuses him of lying to them for the reason of coming there, and he says, yeah, I lied to you. You guys wouldn't come here with me if I didn't. And she shoots him right in the chest, killing him. He falls on top of the Phoenix egg. And they say that a Phoenix cannot be born without death. So as he's dead, like bleeding on the Phoenix egg, the Phoenix is reborn inside of him.
Wow.
So he is the Phoenix. And with Death's help, I guess, because the Phoenix is half death, right? Because it's coming from death. He's able to control it somehow. And he sits on a throne and says, like, King Thane was here to roll out his abilities or his rollings. And he goes, and as Thanos is just like stomping people, he says, hello, father, and just blasts him. And it doesn't kill him, though, because Death says, he's not dead, right? And he's like, yeah, but some things are worse than death. And this is the end of the first arc, and it shows Thanos just like wandering through a desolation, and it says Thanos exiled.
Oh.
And Thane is saying, let him live as immortal. Like, as a mortal, not immortal. Let him live as a mortal. Let him live without power. Because that's what I've done to him.
Thane's kind of a dick, right?
Fucking, I told you he could be the big bad. I gotta find the page, though, because it's fucking awesome.
Ba-da-da-da.
Actually, Diodato did this whole book fucking justice.
Diodato Janya.
See, that's when he gets shot, and you see he's on top of the Phoenix egg.
Yeah, he's not having a good time.
He gets reborn through the Phoenix.
Yeah, he's glowing. Must be
Okay, I don't know why
Maybelline.
you're being a dick right now.
I'm not being a
Why
dick.
you're being a dick about this?
You don't like this guy?
And he shows up.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Hello, father.
Oh.
And then he sits on his throne. Well, after Thanos calls to Death and says, like, how could you do this to me? Like, how could you do... But it was weird, though, because nobody else sees Death, if you recall.
Yeah.
Only Thane and Thanos see Death. And he says, don't listen to her, she's lying to you. Like, Thanos turns on him, and he blasts him away.
That's awesome.
And then he sits on his throne and says, let them come and feel the wrath of King Thane.
Theodoro does death awesome.
Whoa! What's up, H? What's up, H?
You just sneak it in there.
And then that's the cover of next month's issue.
No, he's so sad. It's sad Thanos. Not in.
This fucking book, man. It's so good. You go over all your books already?
Yeah, brother.
Okay, I can power through these then. Action 978. Did you read 977? It's still like
Yeah, it was
reborn shit. He's trying to figure out what happened.
Yeah, I read
He
it.
finishes going through all his past in this. Doesn't find anything different, but still feels like there's something wrong. And then he hears voices, and it's the hooded guy. Eradicator. He brings Eradicator back to life.
Oh yeah, what's
And
he
he's
doing?
creating a revenge squad for Superman, and it's some guy. I can't remember who the guy is. I don't know if I'm unfamiliar with him or not. But and then we had an Archie Comics Big Moose one shot, which is fantastic. There's 4 different stories in here, or 3 or 4 different stories by 4 different writers and artists, and it made me feel really different about Big Moose. The first one was kind of made Big Moose look like just an asshole, and it just was not the Big Moose that I was expecting. The rest of them kind of played him up as more of a human being, which is what I was expecting. Just good. Moose has an interesting life that nobody knows about. He has 5 brothers and sisters that he's basically at home taking care of when he's not at school playing football.
Oh, he's one of those.
Yes. And he doesn't understand why Midge loves him, because Midge is like very smart and doesn't understand why she wants to be with a big dumb guy. But he's also smart, but not. But he studies really hard to be smart.
Right?
No, he studies really hard to get good grades because he knows he needs to get into college.
She's just naturally smart.
Sure, but she knows that he can't.
Shore me? What an asshole!
She knows
I'll
that he
shore
can't.
you. What's up, dear? Oh my God!
Jesus, we got more of a. Oh, he brought
What
food.
are you carrying, a baby? Oh, this is a. Okay, you're fine.
This is the show. We need to not watch what's happening. That's not what's going on. That's not the show.
Yeah, you're right.
This is the show.
Yeah, we're good.
Focus.
I'm focused.
Focus.
I'm focused.
What was I talking about?
Midge, being smart, dumb.
Oh,
Dumb
Moose says that he, when he says something dumb, she realizes that he's trying to say something else, and that's the connection they have.
Oh.
And it's very deep. It's very nice. There's a time when he should be studying for a test, and it's like their anniversary, and he planned this whole thing. And Midge is like, wait, you have a test tomorrow? And she gives up on all the plans and like goes home and like studies with him. And it just shows
I
a
would be
real
pissed
compassion between the two. It's really good.
I would be upset.
Well, he's having like a week from hell where he's going over all this shit and running down his list and like, has to do all kind of crazy shit.
Why? Who studies for tests? Kids these days.
Moose.
Yeah.
He's a good kid.
He's gonna get a scholarship throwing the pigskins.
Okay, he doesn't throw it.
What's he do?
You think everybody on a football field throws the football?
They either throw or catch.
You think everybody on the football field throws or catches a football?
At one point in their life, they have caught a football. What happens when you get the big old guy catching it and he runs the whole way down, about dies?
Hold on a second. What are you watching?
Maybe it's rugby. Same thing, right? Soccer?
To a point?
It's soccer, right?
No, that's football.
Australian football. Aussie rolls.
I think Australian football is rugby.
No, it's something different, man. They got the weird pointed balls.
Triangles.
Yeah, yeah, but they don't have point. They do. I just say.
Oh, you mean where you fold it up and the guy holds his hands and you flick it, right? The triangle football.
Yeah, flea flicker.
Flea flicker is a whole nother ball game.
Oh, is it?
That's a play.
A play on words, or there's like an actual like.
That's a play in football, in American football that could be done in the National Football League.
Oh, that's when they. As long as they're behind the thing, right? Flick.
You need a glossary. You need to read an index of some sort, a dictionary, if you want to talk about. Calling everything the thing is not going to help out. I understand what you're saying. You don't. You don't know what you're saying.
The inflated
if you say
pig
pigskin, I'm going to fucking jump over this table that's going to get fucking rid of.
What's wrong with pigskin? I like it deep fried. It's good. Deep fried pigskin? No?
I hate everything about you.
Right. I got you organic chicken today.
I had beans.
You did. They were good beans. Why are we talking about? Can I just address something? I know we're supposed to ignore them, but why is Jesse just standing with his sub awkwardly in the crook of
trying
his
to
arm?
not look. You could sit on the Googlen poster.
Anyone want a Googlen poster?
Well, then just
you could
move
lift it.
fucking hate everything.
Should I eat here or should I leave?
Oh my god, it's the loudest thing I've ever heard.
You're fine. Well, I think it's trivia time.
No.
Why? You want to yell about something else? You want to get
There's something else I have to yell about. There has to be.
We'll get there.
What else is there for me to yell about?
I don't know.
Hey, you're good. Open it. These are the mics. The mic isn't from there. There's no...
You can't hear it over here?
I mean, we're going to play like a fucking maraca. Just open it and eat it.
You can't ruin this shit show. Don't you worry.
What else do I have to yell about?
I don't know.
Oh, we're good. We're good. Is that a piece of chicken on the floor?
No, it's not a piece of chicken. I think it's a piece of foam.
Oh, hey, I got you some cable cards.
Thanks. What is this?
They're like just promos from cable.
Thanks. Jesus. How many you got? Oh, you got... I don't need all these. Please, sir. I don't...
Oh, I gave you two. Hold on. You got one back.
Okay. I'm good.
Got that one?
I'm good!
Oh, hold on. Okay, there.
You don't...
Oh.
Let's say these. We can put them under our audience's seats like Oprah. No?
You get a cable card, and you get a cable card. And then people are going to be thinking they got trolleys.
Oh, God. That was awful.
Trolleys aren't cable cars.
I think...
Trolleys are trolleys. They run on rails. Fuck's a cable car?
Cable cars run on rails. They just have a cable for power.
No. Cable cars are like in the Alps. I know a few 007 movies had cable cars, and don't fuck with me.
Yeah, a view to a Kill with Christopher Walken.
Avita? Did you say Avita?
Loca?
You've been fucking up so many song lyrics today. You think it's Avita Loca. You think I'm living Avita Loca.
No, I thought that's what you said. Living La Vida.
I said Avita.
La Vida, Avita.
Avita's a musical.
It's also sounds like a pasta dish. I don't know.
No, you're
No?
thinking of fucking lasagna.
Lasagna. Lasagna.
You know who loves lasagna?
Garfield.
Yes. And Garfield's weird brother,
Bill Murray.
Heathcliff. Are they related?
No.
Two orange cats. Got to be related. That's a racist statement.
Yeah, I was going to say.
That's a racist statement.
Racist against orange cats, man.
Tabby cat. Okay, I guess it's trivia time. Are we fucking done with this book yet? We're all... Okay, I was going to say we're almost halfway through, but we're like... I don't know, though. We're almost halfway through.
I mean, you could look. It might have page numbers.
No, I mean,
We can do
question
math.
numbers. Question numbers. There's 2,500 questions. We're on question 991.
Oh,
So-
we're not even close.
Consider the fact sometimes it takes us 40 questions to get through once. We should be all right.
Hopefully it doesn't.
Once we get to X-Men, we're fucked anyway, so...
I think we'll be okay until we get to the golden age or whatever.
That's not what it's called. There's no Grumpy Cat questions. Please, audience, keep your questions till the end of the show. Okay, 991. It's all tied up?
It is tied up. I guess I got to bring the A game. Let me stretch.
Yeah, but guess A for every one. You'll be great.
I got a 1 and 4 on every one.
Okay, question 91, Unit 91, come in 91. 991. Which future superhero provoked Thor into madness in Thor number 165 to 166, and then parenthetically 1969? A. Silver Surfer, B. Adam Warlock, C. Ares, D. Wolverine.
I don't know what you just said. What was the question?
The question is, why aren't you listening?
I'm trying. You're saying so fast. You're just talking so fast. You're like trying to be Professor Zoom from last week. I don't even know how you're talking.
Okay.
No, dude, super still. I hate everything about you.
Which
hate everything you
future
choose to be.
superhero provoked Thor
Mm-hmm.
into madness in Thor number 165, 166,
66.
parenthetically 1969. End parenthetical.
Okay, I'm good. The mic. Well, we gotta. Ready?
Make sure you do it slow. I don't want to go too fast. I don't want you to think that I'm throwing it too fast.
You set the rhythm. We'll
Okay.
roll it. This is really difficult. Why do we have to go again?
You fucking cheated.
What? You're going so goddamn slow.
Are you taking the question or am I taking the question?
I'll take it. I'll give it a chance.
Which future super... Which?
Oh my god, don't say the question.
Future?
Just say the answers.
A. Silver Surfer. B. Adam Warlock. C. Ares. D. Wolverine.
Wolverine wasn't around.
Oh, did you read Wonder Woman last week?
Nah.
Did you not get it?
I got it. I didn't read it.
Ares is like some sexy dude chained to a wall.
Wow, yeah.
Like, he's not this fucking jacked up dude with an axe and a fucking like Spartan helmet.
It's like Michael Bolton sexy?
You know that weird tree that showed up when Cheetah was around?
Yeah.
Well,
Are they tying these stories together?
I when I was fucking reading it, because I was expecting the bad story.
Yeah, that's why I didn't read it.
Yeah, and it opens up with like the girl with her daughter without a face.
Oh, they can't. They bamboozled us.
And they go into the tree, and Ares gave the girl her face back because she's with him now. And he's like, "Hello, I'm Ares. Please have a seat." And he's like, some sexy dude in his boxers chained to the wall. He's like, "This is my prison."
Oh.
I don't know what the fuck's happening.
I don't think we won.
Okay, what's your answer?
Give me Ares.
C. Ares.
Yeah, I don't know.
Incorrect.
It's Adam.
Correct answer is B. Adam Warlock.
I knew it. Why didn't I say it? I don't
With
the
which
question.
issue
Yeah.
was Tales of Suspense rechristened Captain America? A. 58, 1964. B. 100, 1968. C. 59, 1964. D. 99, 1968. I hope I'm not misunderstanding the question, because
Yeah.
the last issue of Tales of Suspense, I believe, was 99. So I think 100 was when they rechristened Captain America. I'm hoping that's if I'm understanding the question properly. So, B. 100. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Correct. 1 for 1. Hey, you're going to get this one.
Oh, well, what a dick.
No, I'm not being a dick. I know you are. I don't know this answer, but I'm pretty sure you do. With which issue did Journey into Mystery change his name to the Mighty Thor? A. Number 83. B. Number 100. C. Number 125. D. Number 126.
126, I think.
D. 126.
Yeah. I was thinking 127, so.
Correct. 1-1. Although, second round, I'm up here with gun.
I said, you need to be careful with that champ. It'll probably break. I like how you delay the inevitable. You losing. I don't know. This is awful. This is literally the worst thing I've ever seen. You sure it's not backwards? Might be backwards. You're really struggling there. You need a hand? Oh, was it right? No. Come on, Houdini. There you go. Now you're. My God, what a sell. You good? You feel good about yourself now?
When did Thor first meet?
Yeah?
I messed up, so I had to do something. I had to go out of that fucking thing. Whom did Thor first meet in When Titans Clash in Journey into Mystery Thor Annual number 1.
Oh, fuck.
I have...
You have it.
No, like, Journey into Mystery, When Titans Clash, I have that story downstairs in a coverless issue. No, I have it in here in a coverless issue.
You do?
Motherfuck.
I looked at it.
Motherfuck.
You don't know?
No,
Oh, you didn't know?
I don't.
Oh.
Settle down, Road Dog.
Oh.
Settle down. A, the Destroyer. B, the Absorbing Man. C, Hercules. D, Mr. Hyde. It parenthetically tells me it's 1965. I want it to be the Destroyer, but I feel like that wouldn't be a When Titans Clash storyline, so I feel like it's Hercules, but I don't know. I'm going to guess Hercules C. I'm guessing I'm wrong.
No, you're right. That's the first.
What? Do I have that in here?
Yeah, that's the first
Fucking
appearance of
weird.
Hercules.
I have the first appearance of Hercules in here?
Yeah, coverless. Yeah.
Weird.
It's a weird thing, but you got it.
Weird. Okay, 995. I'm up 2-1.
You got me all disheveled after that weird... It
Let a man get comfortable. Who are you to tell me I cannot be comfortable?
I tried helping you. You had your shirt backwards.
And I thought it was. I tried, and then I got all warm because I had to turn it back around.
Yeah, we've
Now
all
I'm
been
getting a little chilly again. 995. Which former Spider-Man enemy joined the Avengers?
Oh?
A, Sandman.
Mr. Sandman.
B, Electro. C, Boomerang. D, the Puma.
Oh, God, I don't know.
Oh, by the way, my glasses broke again this week.
Yeah, I heard you saying.
See the fresh glue?
Yeah, it looks good.
Great. Looks great.
Give me A.
The Destroyer.
The Sandman.
Mr. Sandman, send me a dream.
You had to take a drink. You ruined it. It's dead. It's gone.
A?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes. Look at that.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. 996 for the win. Who was the Avengers' first government liaison? A, Nick Fury. B, Derek Freeman. C, Raymond Sikorsky. D, Henry Peter Gyrich. The only name other than Nick Fury that I recognize is the Gyrich. But I think it's Fury. I don't really know, but I feel like it's Fury. A, Nick Fury. Incorrect. Do you know it?
No.
It's fucking Gyrich.
I just, from the looks over here, it looks like your thumb hit both of them by accident. You can just rolled with it.
The answer was D regardless.
Oh, so you had no
I
chance.
hit A or B.
I was trying to give you a...
997.
Oh, I can win it here.
You could win it here. No, you
Ooh.
couldn't.
I went first.
Yeah.
That was your chance to win.
Yeah, but if you get it, I still have a chance to
Ah,
win.
I goddamn hate this
what's
game.
up?
Why do we play it?
997.
Why do we play it?
Who is Adam Austin? A, Texas Twister. B, Phantom Rider. C, Inker on the Avengers. D, alias initially used by artist Gene Colan on Iron Man.
That one is so specific. I have to pick it, right? Give me D.
D.
That is so...
This book is trash. This book is fucking garbage. This book is just absolute garbage. Because now I'm fucked.
You got it. Bring him back around.
Which new warriors joined the Avengers? A, Night Thrasher and Firestar. B, Firestar and Justice.
Justice.
C, Justice and Namorita. D, Namorita and Night Thrasher.
Oh, you got this. Could you say none? Because then they all die? They all kill themselves?
I think it's between C and D because I think Namorita was an Avenger at one point. Now, when we say Justice, are we talking like New Universe Justice, like Sword and Shield?
I don't know, brother.
'Cause I don't remember him being a new warrior.
I can't help you with that. I don't know.
But I'm going with Namorita and Night Thrasher. I really don't know, but that's what I'm going with. D, Namorita and Night Thrasher. Fuck!
Yes!
Really? Firestar and Justice.
No, I don't remember Justice. Firestar, yeah.
I need to confirm that Justice of the New Warriors is the same Justice I'm thinking of.
Your Justice. I don't know. That was bad. I hate everything.
Vance Astrovic
Oh, my boy.
Oh, this is not the same Justice.
What's he look like? Is he one with the weird... He's got like a
Marvel
red cape
Boy,
and a weird...
formerly known as Marvel Boy. Vance Astrovisk is Marvel Boy.
Oh.
Fuck this. This fucking book is garbage. Former alias choose by Gene Colan. Fuck off.
Man. Why do you make a mess in here? You come in here, you just destroy things.
Do you want your tally mark or not?
I do. Why do you make a mess in here? You come in here and just destroy things.
I'll cross it off.
Okay. All right. All right. You want to wrap this up so we can go watch?
Do you got a condom?
I mean, not all. I got some duct tape. Will that work?
Okay, I guess you don't want a story. You want it wrapped up. So I guess I'll never hear that story. Whatever.
It's a story about
I was fucking 13, wrong. 12 years old. Okay. Was staying over the night. My grandfather has a pool. Grandfather has a swimming pool, so I would stay over there many summers. And there just happened to be, I think my cousin was there as well when she had some of her girlfriends over. I told my mother that I was staying there.
I'm already uncomfortable with this.
My mother shows up with a baggie and a bunch of fucking rubber bands and says, "Don't forget to wrap it, son." What the fuck, Mom? I'm 12 years old, already shamed sexually, and she brings this fucking baggie and rubber bands. Tells me better wrap that up. You don't want to catch nothing. Fuck off, Mom. You wonder why I'm fucked up.
I'm pretty sure I know why. It's
Okay.
fine. You're good.
Do you want to know a real way to fuck a kid up that my aunt did to me?
No?
I'm a young lad.
Yeah?
Okay, it's gonna sound a lot weirder while we get into it, but just let it play out.
None of these segues are good.
At somehow
None of these.
I was real young, and like I heard something or somebody said something about a circumcision. I didn't know what that was. I asked my aunt what it was. I'm a young boy, young lad,
Young? Okay.
and I said like, "What's a circumcision?" And she said, and she like explained it to me, and then I was like, "Am I circumcised?" And she goes, "Yeah, but I don't think they did a good job."
That's not funny. That's
So for years, I spent years looking at penises, wondering if mine's fucked up. Every porn I saw, every old fucking weird VHS of my dad's I saw, I might be excited, but I'm also trying to see if my dick's weird. Like, did they do a bad job? Did they fuck it up? What happened?
Did they?
We're good.
Okay.
We're good.
All right.
Size is the issue.
Well. Maybe they did mess it up.
That's ended up where it happened.
Maybe they took a little too much off.
Off the top.
Yeah.
Your head's not square?
No.
Mine just... It's a square.
Yeah. You see any other square ones out there in your quest for the perfect penis?
I mean, I'm just a square peg looking for the round hole, brother.
yeah, that don't work, right?
Big enough round hole.
I guess. All right. Well, Jesus Christ. After
No, but
that.
seriously, I worried for many years that there's something wrong with my penis.
Well, you probably should still worry.
Nah, that one's kind of gone.
You good?
And even if that was still a worry at this point in my life,
It's too late.
if my penis is fucked up, it's fucked up. There's nothing me I can do about it. I'm not going to go cosmetic surgery on my penis as a 27-year-old man. It's not going to happen. Unless they can make it bigger. In which case, let's throw some fucking extra skin on that
One of
thing.
those extenders.
Let's throw some fucking skin on it.
I don't know, man.
Tape me up. Fucking stitch it up, boys.
I'm
Let
uncomfortable.
me tuck it under my knee.
I'm uncomfortable with this whole character. I'm really uncomfortable.
If you could have two dicks,
Yeah? Double dick dude.
would you do it? I saw porn with a dude with two dicks once.
Probably not. I don't know.
I was looking at both of them to see if mine was weird.
Oh. Oh. Okay. No, I don't. Probably not. That's just too much maintenance, too much work.
What's your maintenance? Okay, one of them circumcised and the other isn't.
One's formal wear, one's not. I don't know.
One's a little chilly and one's staying nice and cool.
Yeah, I mean, you're just cramming them right next to each other. Small.
Now, do you go, like, stacked, or do you go, like, sideways?
Definitely sideways.
Like, got a couple eyes, or...
And sideways, for sure.
Weird, really?
You can get better angles.
What angles are you getting?
All of them. You can get 45s and maybe about...
I'm saying, you go... Oh, man, I'm getting weird. You go top and bottom, I mean, you can... Let's be honest.
I mean, yeah, but one of us is going to be bent in a weird way.
What are you fucking?
I don't
It
know.
all depends on where you cut the hole in the watermelon.
I'm more of a cantaloupe guy myself, but that's okay.
That's a smaller melon. You understand that, right?
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's the flesh is better. It's got less juicy flesh.
You don't like the juice?
I don't mind the juice. It's more feedback.
Feedback.
Yeah, like tactile
You
feedback.
talk to fruit.
Sometimes, well, if my dick's in the fruit, I'm gonna at least sweet talk a little bit. I mean, you don't?
No.
You just,
I consider myself a conversationalist, and I've never been able to get anything larger than a gourd to talk to me.
gourds are just boring. I don't know.
Fact.
True. All right, will you wrap this up? Can we not do that segue again? Can you just finish this?
I'm going to do it again. What do you think I am?
You would.
You got an animal?
I'm just gonna. You just. You got this.
I don't know what that was. I don't like it, though. I don't like
You gotta
it
be
at all.
careful. These are relics.
Relics, yeah. Okay, well, are we done?
Yes.
What do you mean? You're asking me to fucking wrap it up? You gotta plug shit.
Oh.
Good. You want to yell at me some more?
Check out Bran on YouTube. Breakdown Bran at Breakdown Bran on Twitter. Stickinator on YouTube. Stickosaurus on Twitter. Earbones Podcast on YouTube at Earbones Comics on Twitter. I don't know which one's which. I forget. We should write this down one day. And also Tryhards Gaming on YouTube for the NSTH Wrestling Federation, where I will get my belt back because I miss it. It's warm and cuddly, and
I've never even got my side plates, so technically,
they're on the table downstairs.
although the days are still counting of my championship reign,
They're on the table.
You know where the belt's
You're going to
at?
go through it.
You know where the belt's at?
Where?
On my shoulder.
No, actually,
Or on my waist.
it's probably at home
I
in
took it on
like
a
in the
honeymoon,
trash.
if you remember. Took it on a honeymoon.
You did.
Sent you pictures.
I did world tour.
Okay, are we done?
Yes.
All right.
God, yes.
On behalf of Edward Honeycheese. I hate my life.
Yes.
I'm Brand the Ears, reminding you, in times of toil, in times of trouble, in times of sadness, in times of happiness, in times of indecisiveness, in times of, let's be honest, decisiveness. Take a step back. Take a breath. Close your eyes. Take another breath. Open your eyes. Take a third breath. And ask yourself, what would Rick Jones do?